Good morning, crafters, and welcome to Hunky Dory TV. My name's Dan. I'll be your host for this hour, and together with me today we have Emily producing the show. Good morning, Emily.
Morning.
Good morning. And at the demonstration station, ready to kick up a storm, it's our good friend Rachel. Good morning, Rachel.
Good morning.
How are you today?
Yes, I'm very well, thank you.
Excellent. Did you have a nice weekend?
Yeah, I had a really good weekend.
Anything good?
It's been very sunny, so we've been out in the garden. I've been growing some sunflowers. So
Are you growing sunflowers?
Yeah, I'm starting. They need like some stakes in them, so I've been doing that.
How many have you got?
Absolutely loads.
I am so jealous. We have
I have
one.
to bring them. Have you?
Genuinely, we've got one sunflower, but he's about a foot tall now.
Oh wow!
Like that, so it's just
now
starting.
I'm jealous because mine aren't at all.
Are they not? They're just starting to grow.
They're just starting, yeah.
They grow really well, I think.
Yeah,
sunflowers.
and I'm hoping that they grow very tall.
Oh, I hope so too.
Yeah. How was your weekend?
It was wonderful. I had a fabulous weekend.
Brilliant.
It was. I think it's been 6 months since I've been out for a meal with friends.
Oh yes.
So I met up with two of my friends on Friday, my
Yeah.
bestest buddies, and we went for a meal about 6 months.
very
it's been,
nice.
and that was absolutely lovely. Sat outside in the sun.
Oh, it's so
because
good
you're
to have
right,
sun.
the sun was shining. It was
Yeah.
fabulous. Next day was it? We did tennis. We did cycling.
Oh my God.
I earthed up my potatoes.
You grow potatoes?
I've got 4 grow bags about
Wow.
this tall. Honestly, they're
Yeah.
like they're above my knee now. It's amazing. Tell us if you're growing things in the garden. Tell us what you're up to.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what I did on Sunday. I was a very lucky boy. It was a Christmas present for me from Debs. And it was a pottery course.
Oh
so
my God.
5 whole hours of pottery.
Wow.
It was amazing. And actually, you know, throwing it onto the
Yeah.
wheel and all that sort of stuff.
That
And
sounds so cool.
so we got 8 balls of this clay. You make your
Yeah.
own balls or whatever, and see what you get at the end. And
Wow.
the strike rate wasn't bad. I got 3 sort of bowls in the
That's
end.
good.
Bowls-ish. I think Emily might have a picture if I'm lucky. There we go.
Oh my God. I expected them to be very slanted.
Honestly, thank you very much, Rachel. So there's 3 there. So I think the first one was the middle one, then the one at the back, and then the one at the front. But
They're
here is the
really
proof. There should be some proof.
Oh.
There we go. Some actual pottery and a very proud man with his first ever. Yeah, it was brilliant.
Are you going to paint them and
They-
use them?
They
and
do it
stuff?
for you.
Oh,
So
really?
so you leave that. I think they fire it, don't they? And then they glaze it.
Yeah.
You've chosen the glaze colours and stuff. It was amazing.
That
if you haven't
sounds
done it
really
at
good.
home, go and have a go at pottery. This was at Mate North. It was called. It's just opened again in Bamber
Mm-hmm.
Bridge up in Preston. If you're anywhere near, but there will be pottery going on all over the country at the minute, especially with the throwdown. I really, really enjoyed it, and I'm sure that you would too. Let us know if you've done pottery.
And poetry.
And poetry, why not? Write us a poem. We've had a few poems before in the comments. Anyway, today is Super Savers Day. It's fabulous. We've got so much to go through today, so many products. I think we've got about 25 or so products. We every month, at the beginning of the month or the very end of the month, we go around the warehouse and we pick core products, either consumables that people want and go through regularly, or special products like craft tools, cutting dies, things that you're going to use again and again and again, and we slash the prices on them for 1 week only. Well, this is that week. If you want to get ahead of us, you are more than welcome. You can go to hunkydorycrafts.co.uk. That's the website. There'll be a big banner right at the start that says Super Savers. You click into that, and all the products that we're going to show you today will be there. All the products that I'm waffling on about, all the products that Rachel is going to kindly and fantastically demo for us. Before we do that, tiny bit of due diligence. As always, Win It Weekly. Are we ready to roll VT? Are you ready for this? I love this product.
Oh,
I
it's
think it's
so good.
magical. This is our scoreboard, but it's not our original scoreboard. This is our adorable scoreboard mini. As it says there on the screen, designed with portability in mind and worth £19.99 of your fabulous British pounds. They're going to be 5 winners. 5 people are going to win this week. It's got inches on one side, it's got centimetres on the other. It's portable. It comes with its own score tool that is ergonomically designed and indeed clips in, and you won't lose it. This is a cracking piece of kit.
That is such a good prize.
It's a lovely prize, isn't it? If you want to be in with a chance of winning it, and you'll win it on Friday, the people who do win, we want to know the answer to this question. Like, share and comment. Which famous musical group could not read or write music?
How?
Which famous musical group could not read, I'm guessing they could sing it, could not read or write music? Was it A, the Beatles? I don't believe that for a second.
No.
Was it B, the Rolling Stones? Possible. Or was it C, the Beach Boys?
Oh.
What do you think, Rachel?
I don't know, actually. That's quite a...
It's a tricky one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Emily comes up with these really
I
tricky
know.
Will It Weekly questions,
she
doesn't
does.
she?
I don't know where she gets them from.
I don't know either. Which famous musical group could not read or write music? Was it A, the Beatles, B, the Rolling Stones, or C, the Beach Boys? Please, please let us know your answer. You pop your answer into the comments. You can comment on any of the 3 shows that we have this week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. It'll be about 3/4 of the way through the show on Friday that we'll say no more comments. At that point, the Pixies here will do their magical pixie things and people will be chosen. I tell you what, I missed out on it. Friday, I didn't do the show. Somebody won the rollover, didn't they?
Really?
Someone won the prize
my
rollover.
God.
What was the lady's name?
Sandra Rhodes.
How much
Sandra
for the
Rhodes.
products
Congratulations. It was over 400 quid's worth
Oh
of
my
goodies we gave
God.
away on Friday. That's amazing. If you want to be in with a chance of winning this, guys, you know what to do. Comment as we say. You can also comment on the Hunky Dory Hub. Quick reminder, if you haven't already and you enjoy our shows and content, please give our page a like on Facebook. We would really appreciate it. Not only would we really appreciate it, but you would really appreciate it too. Because what we tend to do is when we get to about every 10,000
Yeah.
or so more likes on the Facebook page, and I think we're about 84,000 at the minute, something like that, we do a big super deal where we do, I think it was our first one that we did was when we hit 40,000
Yeah.
likes, and we did up to 40% off. And then 50,000 likes, we did up to 50% off.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
80,000 likes for the last one, and it was up to 80% off. 90,000
You're gonna
likes
be giving
is
stuff
the
away.
next mark. What do you do when you hit 100% off?
Here it is.
What do you
Here's
do?
the company.
It's amazing, isn't it? I think that's probably the time when we shut down, so don't get us there. We'll stay at 99,999
Yeah.
forever. Okay, that's it. Now we can introduce some products. Brilliant. Product number 1 of the day. And I love this. This is super. So this is a hammered card, megabuy or multi-buy, if you will, where you've got white and ivory. This isn't just hammered card. This is Zeta hammered card. So I don't know if people are aware of hammered card. I'm going to see whether I can trick the camera into showing us. It's very tricky. There you go. Can you see it?
That's lovely.
Can you see how that's hammered? Well, what is very special here at Hunky Dory Crafts, we have our own little Hunky Dory Pixies, and every single one of those little hammered bits was hammered in by hand by a Hunky Dory Pixie. Did you know that?
Wow.
That's not true, is it?
Of course that's true.
That's not true, is it? It's not true, but what is true is the price. Have you seen £7.99 instead of £15.98? You've got 25 sheets of ivory and 25 sheets of this lovely bright white as well. What would you be using this for, H?
Card blanks.
Card
Or I've
blanks.
actually got a demo using this, and I'm die cutting using it. as
Oh,
well.
right. So, yes, perfect for die cutting, obviously. 260 GSM, this, guys. 260 GSM. So it is cardstock weight, and it is the branded Zeta hammered card. So it's the industry quality that you expect. Weddings it's
Oh,
fantastic for,
yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah, that'd
because
be lovely.
you get chunks like this, and you can make sure that it all matches. Zeta hammer's lovely, lovely stuff. If you haven't tried hammered card before, this is the time to do it, because for £7.99 for that big chunk, it's half price. It's great value. It's also, the ivory is dyed all the way through, so
Yeah.
if you tear it or rip it or anything, you don't get any white on the inside. You can just show the ivory all the way through. Very, very nice. Product number 1. Product number 2 is something that is very close to my heart. Okay. These are our Trim Me insert pads, and I love it when we do this.
Yeah.
These are core. These are things that you want in your stash, and people collect each of the different volumes that we have. We've got birthdays here. We've got Christmas, which is brilliant, and these are back in stock. These go out of stock all the time. They're
Yeah, they
really
do.
hard to keep in stock. Every day we've got every day in gold, so you can have gold or silver. The choice is yours. Thinking of you in gold and in silver. These are on buy one get one free. They're normally £9.99, but they're on buy one get one free. That would make them £4.99 each, really,
Wow,
wouldn't it? Which
that's
is
really
amazing. Can I explain to you what a Trim Me insert pad is? Okay, so there are a number of different foiled sentiments that you can see down the side there. So we can read them. There's birthday wishes, many happy returns of the day. Wishing you a birthday as special as you are. Time to celebrate, it's your special day. Make a wish on your special day. Yay, it's your birthday. Happy birthday, enjoy your day. So a little bit more than just a basic happy birthday. There's a little bit more. You can see there were foil on the cover, and that's because they're actually foiled on the inside. So it's just showing you what you're getting on the inside. You get 42 sheets in this. So there's 7 different designs, you get 6 of each. So you'll see that you get 6 sheets. This is 140 GSM. Feels like heavier.
I know.
Oh, it's because I've got 2
quite
sheets.
thick.
There we go. This is 140 GSM. Our standard insert stock, which you know and love at home, that we print on when we do our inserts. But what's really clever about these is this. On the back, there's a grid. And that grid has all the different sizes for making inserts for cards for, shall I read them off? 4x3, 4x4, 3x4, 5x5, 6x4, 7x5, 6x6, 4x6, 5x7, 7x7, 8x8 and A5. And it guarantees, because you use this grid on the back, and it's printed in kind of grayscale so it doesn't show through, you use this grid and it guarantees that your sentiment will be in the centre of your card. That's the genius behind it. Because so often you can cut your insert down and actually your sentiment isn't where you want it to be.
Oh, I always do it.
It's really irritating,
especially like for A5 as well. That is really useful.
It's really useful, isn't it? So this would just get stuck on the inside leaf of your card, if that makes sense. Absolutely beautiful. Guys, if you want them, they are buy one, get one free, but that is only for this week. We have some super huge savings coming. This next one, I couldn't believe. I don't know if have I got some? Oh, that sounded northern, didn't it? Have I got some? Ooh, they're over here.
Here they are.
Moonstone nesting dies. The team said that they want to do a deal on Moonstone nesting dies for Super Savers. I thought they were going to pick like 6.
Some.
Yeah, some. Yeah, they didn't. We have 33 nesting dies.
Wow.
And 31 of them are on sale. The only reason why the other 2 aren't is because they're out of stock already.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Our aim is that these always stay into stock, but nesting dies are brilliant. You love nesting dies, don't you, Rach?
Oh, they're so useful just for everything. It's like, and especially some of them like that with the corners. Like you just can't. You wouldn't be able to cut it yourself.
No, there's no way. And imagine trying to cut nests within if you were trying to cut them yourself. It's just impossible, isn't it?
Impossible.
You can do this with just square ones, but obviously we have square ones if you want to, and you can do it with square ones with a trimmer. It's obviously much easier to get the precision with a cutting die. But the great thing about this is the price. 40% off.
I can't believe that.
All of our nesting dies, every single one of them, whether it be circles, whether it be ovals, whether it be those lovely fancy label shapes, love the arch.
Oh, that's a lovely one.
Really nice, isn't it?
They're so good to make aperture cards as well.
Oh, just popping it in the centre of a card blank.
And then, well, like cutting the card blank.
Yeah,
and then
cut into it,
And then you can like make a little frame to go around as well. It's so good, so useful.
This includes the scallop ones that you can see here, but it also includes something that isn't here, and that is the new torn edge ones. And I think,
yes, I've got
is that what you've got?
Yeah. I know, I was like, are these on it? I hope these are, but that's good.
So in a minute, we'll go across to Rach, and you'll be able to see her working with one of those fantastic nesting dies. One more product, and then we're going to go across to a demo, and I'm going to take a little look at some of the comments. This is pretty special. I love this. I love this product. The effects that you can get from this product are incredible. We haven't got time to demo this product today, but we will demo this product soon for you. I promise. We will make time to do so. Just on a Super Savers show.
Yeah.
Too much going on. But these are Prism pearlescent powders. Emily is changing camera angles, but she's going to be changing more in a second because I've got a better way to show you these. There are, because this isn't a very good way, let's be honest. There are, it looks a bit odd. That's a nice way, so you can see the colours. There are 12 different colours here. Each of these has 3 sets of Prism pearlescent powders. They're mica-based, or mica-based, should I say. It's a multifunctional medium, so it's perfect for using all types of craft. One of the best things you can do with it is whack this into a spritzer. I've got a couple of cards down here, if you don't mind me just grabbing them. that I can show you the effects that you can get with these powders. They're really hard to get hold of, so we don't have massive stocks of these. But look at when the light catches it, it's gorgeous.
Yeah, they are really nice.
So this is set one. As we go along, and I'll show you all 4 sets, and I'll be really quick for you. But this first one here is just using a paintbrush.
Yeah. Yeah,
So-
it looks like paper or card or
It
like
looks
just stucco.
amazing.
It
It's like
looks
Miri,
really
the top
good.
one, isn't
yeah.
it? So that's just using a paintbrush. The second one is using water, wetting the card, and then dropping it onto it. Does that make sense? That's what you're going to get. The third one, which is crazy, look
That
at the
is
colours in
crazy.
it. And that's where you see the colours that make up the Mika, because there's more than one colour in these. So that third one is putting it in a spritzer and spritzing. And the fourth one is something I've forgotten.
Oh,
I've written it down though, embossing powder.
Embossing.
There we go. So using it with embossing powder. Look at that.
that pink. Oh,
It's
that's
amazing.
lovely.
So that's set 2. These normally each are a tenner. They're normally a tenner each. You can get all 4 sets today, £23.99. That is, correct me if I'm wrong, Rach, it's £6 a pop. Which is
Yeah.
which is
I think
£2.
is that even less?
3 of these, £2 each one of those tubs.
Yeah.
That's
Wow.
brilliant. Isn't it
That
good?
is bargain.
Now you need to use a little bit of hairspray or something on these to give it a little bit of
Yeah.
fixative. Does that make sense afterwards? And the cheaper the hairspray, the better. So when you want to fix things,
Yep.
you know, you're really old school. I don't know if I'm allowed to say the word like Silvercrin, I think is that. Is, I don't know what's expensive and what's not.
No.
You might have noticed the last time I used hairspray was,
1970s.
thanks for that. Yeah, all right. At least you didn't close up again as usual. Isn't that amazing? The colours in this are fantastic. I promise you that we will do a Technique Tuesday on them. That's what we want to do. A Technique Tuesday where you can see those working. But let's go across to my friend Rachel and see what she's going to do.
Right, so I've tried to take as much as I can from the different stuff that we're showing to demo it. So, first of all, I've got the torn edge circles and I've got one of the trim me inserts and I've got some ink me. We're just going to put that to one side. So what we're going to do with the trim me insert is we're not going to use it as an insert. So I'm going to make it so it's a little topper for the front of my card. So first of all, I'm just going to take one of the circle dies and just place that on. I'm just going to put just some purple tape just to secure it, make sure that the sentiment's in the middle. And I'm going to take my scissors and I'm just going to cut round, just because I've got an A5 machine, so the whole of the insert won't fit in. That's fine.
Oh, that makes sense. Just trimming it to size.
Yeah, and then it fits into there. Right, so I'm just going to run that through my machine, and then I've also got the pearlescent, not the pearlescent, the shimmer ink pads, which are also going to be on the show as well.
You've jumped ahead of
I
us.
know,
haven't you, Rach?
I know,
Don't worry.
sorry.
We've got the shimmer ink pads here. We're doing the full big multi-buy deal, which is a crazy price. Can you bring that up for a second, Em? Is that okay? The price on the shimmer ink pads. So that's one shimmer ink pad that Rachel has just popped onto there. I do believe I'm
There's
having to do very
absolutely
quick counting, but I think
Should
it's
be
32 or
30,
36. Oh, it says
yeah.
there.
36.
36
A lot of colours.
different ink pads with like a lovely little shimmer finish to them. £39.99 instead of 90 quid. I love that. I love it when
absolutely
we bring it
these.
back at this price. It's fantastic.
Right, so I'm just going to ink just around the edge, just to add a little bit of colour to that insert, like so. Let's just do a bit around there just to blend it in a little bit. There you go. Right, so I've used blackcurrant jam on that one.
Oh, that sounds nice.
I know, it does just.
I've never been a jam fan. Do you
Oh,
eat jam?
I go through phases. So 1 minute I absolutely love like jam on toast, and then next week, no, I don't like too
In and
sweet.
out.
Yeah, But then I go back to it and then it's got a bit mouldy. So then I have to go and buy some more from the shop.
I tell you what, one of the girls who works here, she works in the warehouse.
Yeah.
Brought in last week, and I don't normally eat it, right? But I've got hay fever.
Oh,
So
okay.
and I've heard some rumours, so I'm trying it out.
Right.
That honey works if it's local honey, and you
Yeah.
have a little bit of local honey every day. Then that can help to desensitise you, I think is the right word.
Really?
Yes, to desensitise you, so that
Okay.
you your body gets used to tolerating local pollen. Does that make sense?
Oh, that does
she,
make sense.
She keeps bees. So there was we were
Oh.
talking about this, and then this lady just brought in these 4 jars,
Yeah.
lovely jars of local honey. She's
Wow.
got tens of thousands. I don't know how many bees
Oh,
she
I
has. She has
bet
lots
that
of
tastes
bees.
so good.
It was I didn't think I liked honey,
But
and
now
I,
you do.
I dipped my finger in it. It's like a sugar sensation. It's fantastic.
Oh dear. Knocking all the stuff over. Oh my god.
So fingers crossed. I'm trying it now. So
Yeah,
every morning
yeah.
I'm it's a
Well, you'll soon
sweet
find
routine.
out in like the real summer.
Absolutely.
If you start sneezing, then it doesn't work. But
Is anyone at home finding that hay fever is really bad at the moment?
Yeah.
Are you finding that?
Yeah.
I don't know why. It's tree pollen at the minute. It's a bit early yet, isn't it? But it's terrible.
see, I don't normally suffer from hay
Do you
fever.
not?
No,
You
so I'm
lucky
quite
thing.
lucky. Right, so I've just I've used the die that's one bigger as the one I used with the topper, just to cut out some silver mirror, and I'm going to just stick this onto there using some foam pads. So we've got our little topper now, so I'm just going to put that to one side, and I've got a small piece of Ink Me card. So my card overall, it's going to be 5 inches. So I'm just going to cut this to 4 3/4 inches, and then I'm just going to take some silver mirror and I'm going to just cut that to 5 inches, just to add some mats so then it doesn't look too plain on the card.
So how many more notches is this to? How much extra?
1/4 inch.
1/4 of an inch.
Yeah.
So that just gives you 1/8 of an inch all the
Yeah,
way down.
yeah. So it's a bit of a bigger border than the normal, if you like. But
But I think that sort of
It's-
works because of
yeah.
the border on the
Yeah.
tear dies.
that's what I thought. So then it matches all. So we're just gonna quickly just stick this.
I love
the
that you're
silver
you're making a card, the front of the card, out of an insert.
Yeah, because like sometimes you don't necessarily want an insert, but so you can always use them and cut them down. And I think they look really good as little toppers. To be
Because
honest.
they're foiled, I think.
Yeah,
The foil's
definitely.
lovely on them.
So we're just going to place that there for now. Now I've also got another little die. So these, so this is from, I think it's called Butterfly Panel. It came out with the True Blue, not True Blue,
Butterfly blue?
Butterfly Blue collection a couple of months ago. So I'm just going to use this, and I'm going to, first of all, I've got the rest of the Ink Me that I've cut down, and I'm going to just ink it using, so I've got blackcurrant jam, and I've also got purple velvet as well. And so then when I cut them out, it's going to be the same colour as I've inked on that topper. So we're just going to do it just a bit random, because when we cut out the butterflies, we won't see everything. So then it's going to swap that and get that ink pad. And just add some of that darker there.
Got some lovely friends with us on both Facebook and YouTube today.
Wonderful.
Lots of people saying that, yeah, the hay fever's bad at the minute. Jane's never suffered until this year. I hope that you don't
wow.
suffer again. But yes, people are saying local honey is fabulous. Brian and Betty Copeland, I don't know which it is, whether it's Brian or Betty, but their fabulous late dad used to keep bees.
Ah.
I think it's amazing beekeeping.
Yeah, definitely. I don't think I'd want to. I think I'd be a bit scared, but I suppose you get used to them, and
I
if you
think
don't.
so. I think
yeah.
bees and wasps are very different,
Yeah,
aren't
that's
they?
true.
Bees are beautiful and you want them. They're
Yeah,
pollinators,
definitely.
and wasps are the ones that can go and live in next door's garden. If that makes sense. Jane Kenny Kennedy, says that she usually cuts the middle out of the foil card mat so that she can use it on another project.
Yeah.
Which just leaves just the border, which is true.
Yeah,
and there's a word for
definitely.
it. It's a horrible word. It's called gutting.
Gutting,
I wish it wasn't.
know.
I wish we need to come up with a nicer word
No,
for
we
that, don't
definitely
we?
do.
But Jane is absolutely right. Crafters don't tend to waste things, and we don't do here. It's just that obviously while we're crafting live, the logic is that we've got to go at a reasonable rate of knots. People have been asking about service levels. We have caught up rapidly. The guys have been in and working incredibly hard all weekend, to the point that aged orders or orders older than 2 or 3 days, if they haven't already gone out, they'll be going out very, very quickly. We are now picking today. We're actually picking Friday's orders.
Wow.
There are always some orders that are further behind for one reason or another, whether it be that a product's not.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you go to the picking box and the product that's meant to be there isn't there.
Isn't there? Yeah, that's
so there's always something that's going on like that.
There's
So
always
Lynn Clifton, I
something.
think, said that we need to look at the estimated delivery times. In general, they are right, Lynn. There will always be something. Or if a certain product's held up, and we do apologise if that's the case. But as I say, we are picking Friday's orders today. So the idea is that tomorrow we're picking Saturday, Sunday, Mondays.
Wow.
So, which is
That's
where we want
really
to be.
I know that you always see him like running around and that, like trying to get everything done.
Well, yeah, running.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
not
can do
running.
running, but not running.
Yeah.
Running safely is what they do. We could do some skates, couldn't we? Roller skates.
That'd be so funny.
Feels like it sometimes, doesn't it?
Right, so I've just die cut 3 little butterflies from that, and we're just going to bend their wings just to give them a bit of dimension. So first of all, I'm just going to place that there because I'm going to stick that down first, but I just want to make sure that there's room for butterflies. Yeah. So then I'm just going to take some double-sided tape and put that on the back of the topper. And then we're just going to place this. So I'm going to put it more to the left-hand side, just so there's room for these little butterflies. And I'm just going to get some glue, just make sure that is clear.
We've got a lovely message here. We got one from. Let me see. I've lost it. They move so quickly, don't
Oh,
they?
do. There's
Tracy
so
Wilcox
many.
said, I ordered one day and received the next
Wow.
fastest delivery I've ever had. It is genuinely our aim. That's what we want to get to is sort of next day dispatch. And it's much harder at the moment with the
it
with the
definitely is.
social restrictions that are in place, because even though we wear masks at the within the unit when we're moving around the unit, so you know wherever we are, unless we're in here, because obviously I can't talk to you through a mask, and Rachel wouldn't be able to demo through it. But we've got masks on here. We're sort of following all the social distancing. Even though we're doing that, we're still keeping 2 meters apart as well.
Yeah.
So we're doing all the stuff to keep ourselves and other people safe as much as we possibly can. It slows things down a bit, and we are sorry about that. There was a note from somebody who said that the pens in their order, Sarah said the pens in her order that they received were wrong. Hey, our service team are absolutely brilliant. Get in contact with them. Any problems you ever have, they sort out in a jiffy. There's a real good group there. Shelley Whitehead, her daughter is allergic to bees and wasps.
Oh, no.
That's horrible.
That's scary.
Emma Jane Louise Johnson says her 3-year-old grew up around bees since birth, and she goes up to stroke them and hold them, or leaves her hand out and they come to her. That's
wow.
lovely.
She's like the beekeeper.
That's exactly it, isn't it? The bee whisperer.
Yeah.
Her bedroom's all bee themed. That's beautiful.
Aww. Right, so I've just put some double-sided tape on the back of this, and I'm just going to stick it to my card blank. And then I've also got some of our purple pearl gems.
They're lovely, aren't they, the pearls?
These ones are definitely my favourite ones.
They really go so well.
And then we're just going to take just one of the middle-sized ones and just pop it just at the top of each butterfly, just to finish the card off.
You'll like this, Rachel. We get it comes up with the people that are watching, the people's names who are watching.
Oh, okay.
It's just said that Nicky McCartney is watching. So Nicky, maybe you could ask your dad, Paul McCartney, whether it was the Beatles or not.
Oh yeah, it should be on there.
Sorry, I was too busy trying to craft a bad joke out of nowhere. Isn't that super? I love the butterflies.
And then you could even put an insert inside the card as well, because there's loads of them.
Which would work, and it could be a matching one if you wanted to, obviously.
Yeah, definitely.
That's really, really nice. Yeah, I like the way that you went for the wider border on the mirror
Yeah,
on the outside.
yeah, I think it
works.
definitely matches with the die on there as well.
But isn't that amazing? So that's using one of those lovely nesting dies, moonstone nesting dies, but also together with one sheet of 42 that you get in one of the trim me insert pads.
Oh, no.
Remember, they're buy one get one free, so it's £9.99 for what is essentially 84 of those gorgeous foiled inserts that are guaranteed to fit any card.
It's so good.
It's really clever.
So
I love that little
exciting.
grid on the side. Love it to pieces. Right, I'm going to remind you about the Win It Weekly question. I didn't see earlier on what people are going for. I did see the word Beatles, but we'll see. Like, share and comment. If you want to be in with a chance of winning one of our fabulous, adorable scoreboards, please do let us know which famous musical group could not read or write music. Was it A, the Beatles? Was it B, the Rolling Stones? Or was it C, the Beach Boys? I'm not sure myself. I don't know if people are Googling it. Is it one you can find out on Google? Yeah. Possibly. So possibly there is a trick there to find it out. This is why people all come up with the same answer, is it? Because they're going on Google and seeing. I thought it was just
very knowledgeable.
That's true.
And you guys are knowledgeable. What do you know? You know about glues. Let me tell you about glues. Here we go. Next product. Premier Craft Tools Glue Pen Mega Buy. Okay, so this glue, I mean, you get 6 of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've got an extra one here. We've done very well. You're meant to get 6. We've got 7. I cannot guarantee that will be in your parcel. But look at these fabulous Premier Craft Glue Pen Multi-Buys. Price.
Wow.
£11.94. Half price. £5.97. Comes out white, dries clear, so you don't get the white messing about on your craft project. It will dry clear. Every single one has its own top as well, so it's nice and secure. You're not going to get glue everywhere. That's important because they're squeezy bottles. So it's a nice, easy. They're soft squeeze as well, so it's a nice, easy squeeze. Gives you precision glue. You use this for writing. You probably want to take it out of the thing and take the top off before you do this. But you use this for writing, and then you pop some glitter onto it if you want to. You get lovely glittered names and so on. It's really, really fun. Great for precision work. If you are just looking for glue in general, I have this lovely product for you. So this is our white craft glue, Premier Craft Tools white craft glue. This is the Mega Buy. So these are normally, I think they're a pound each? Yes, was £11.88. £7.99.
You get 12 of them.
You get all 12 like that.
Wow.
Guaranteed non-clog nozzle as well. So you can see the nozzle there. When I do this,
they are very easy.
it disappears, but when I do that, the nozzle comes back in. So it pushes any remaining glue that's in this nozzle out, which means that it doesn't end up sticking. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Again, squidgy bottle. This one is, I don't think we're allowed to tell people to do it, but I noticed that the team, the team do this a lot.
Yeah.
So, and then do you peel it off
and
afterwards?
then peel it off. You used to do it in like primary school and stuff.
Did you? Was that a thing?
Yeah, and then like the teacher used to like tell us off.
Tell you off for it?
Stop using all the glue.
But you're okay doing it with
Yeah.
this. I can't guarantee that. You should. What do they say? Test it on an out of the test it somewhere where you're not going to see. Pretend that never happened and move on. Okay, great price, £7.99, or indeed that half price deal on those craft glue pens. I love these scissors. Do we have a pair that I can show that's open? Thank you, my good friend. These are the.
Is that the small one?
This is the small one. So this must be the. Get it out. This must be the. There you go. That small one there. These are the Premier Craft Tools Rainbow Scissor Set. It's called a Rainbow Scissor Set because, I don't know if you can see, what's the best way to show you? Look at that. We also like to call them unicorn horn, don't we?
Definitely.
There you go.
They're definitely unicorn scissors.
These are titanium blades on these, so they're going to stay sharp. They're super high quality. You get three pairs of scissors in this, and they're $9.99 at the moment instead of $14.99, which is a great deal. 3 different sizes, depending upon what it is that you're cutting. So you can get into more delicate things, and if you're doing traditional decoupage or anything like that, that's what these are perfect for, snipping small bits of ribbon and so on and so forth. You got up to sort of dressmaking size here, really, haven't you?
Yeah.
Which is fabulous. They're really, they're nice to use, they're nice to hold. This is sort of a soft touch handle as well. Titanium, it says on one side, and of course, hunky-dory on the other.
And they work for left-handers,
Do they work for
They
left-handers?
do.
because I can use them.
Because you can use them. Emily is left-handed and she can use them. She says, therefore, they work for left-handers. They look symmetrical to me. Those do anyway, so it should work for both, shouldn't it? There's a large 8.5 inch. There's a medium 7 inch. There is a small 5.5 inch, whether you're looking at larger projects or detailed projects. But it's the beautiful rainbow effect blades, ergonomic soft grip, inlaid handles for comfort and control. And yes, I read all that off the back of there. There we go, cheating. What is next? Ooh. I didn't even know that these existed
Did you know?
No,
These are fabulous.
until I walked in. I don't know how I'd missed. Normally, I get to see or I'm aware of all the products.
Yeah.
Somehow I missed these. It's as if I don't know how. Well, maybe it was away or something. I'm not sure.
I think they come out with some stamps. Like
Did they?
Yeah, the cutter card stamps, so they actually fitted on the card blend.
It would make sense because they're
Yeah.
matastic. So, okay, 24, a 24 pack of cards and envelopes. So, bright white envelopes, as you know and love from us here at Hunky Dory Crafts. There we go, move those to the side. So there's 24 envelopes, 24 also sheets of matastic card, and they're pre-scored. So these have got what's called a platen score in them. So it's a really super strong score. I don't know if you can see it there or not, so you can get it in the light. But it means, that's better, isn't it? It just means that they fold perfectly, so easily, beautifully. Let's take a look at the colours. So there's a gorgeous, this orange is beautiful, isn't it?
It is nice.
Sort of pastel effect, aren't they?
Yeah, I love this one that you got.
This one, it's a bit stronger, isn't it? That's
Oh,
like the
that's-
colour of our house, that.
Really?
I've told people.
Wow.
I just did my fences with that at the back as well. I mean,
Sounds good.
it's a little bit, wakes you up in the morning. I can tell you. Which is the right time to be woken up, I suppose, isn't it? There we
Yeah.
go. Look at all these lovely colours. Oh, the
There's so
purple's
many of
beautiful.
them.
So it looks to me like there are 8 colours. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Have I just done one of the same? Yes, I have. 8 colours. 8, 16, 24. 8 colours, 3 of each. Lovely. So this is, I don't know what the GSM is. But I'm going to see if I can find the piece of paper that came with it. Are they 350?
350. Yeah.
There you
yeah.
go. There we go. 350 GSM, 3 card blanks in each of 8 colourways. The size is what you class as, the envelopes are C6, so they're A6 adorable scoreable card blanks. You like?
Love. Absolute love.
How much? Not £9.99,
Oh,
£5.99.
Perfect.
I like it. Well done. Okay. I think they're lovely, and I'm surprised that we still have them, actually. Do we have anything else? We've got 2 more to show you, and then we're going back for another demo. So picking up on something that Rachel did just earlier on, with her card, she added some of these lovely Diamond Sparkles pearl gemstones. We have pearl gemstones in a number of different colours. They're really beautiful. They add a touch of class to your card making for sure. There's 9 packs here, as we say, but with that lovely pearly finish, as you can see, each pack has 4 different colours within it, along a theme. So there's the monochrome ones, which has got the gorgeous sort of silvery grey in, which is pretty. Isn't that lovely?
Oh, and that's. Oh,
Aren't they
they're
beautiful?
beautiful.
Each of these packs have 120 gemstones in. So 9 times 120 is what you're getting. You get the Christmas ones, the original mother of pearl ones, which go with again, wedding
Go
cards.
with everything. Yeah,
Match
with that
that up
hammered
with that
card.
hammered card.
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
beautiful. Gold and silver as well. They're the ones that you used, weren't they?
They are, yeah.
A beautiful purple, from this deepest purple to the sort of lightest lilac there. And possibly my favourite, the sepia, which are really, really different and perfect for vintage cards or cards with ephemera, that sort of thing. All these are self-adhesive individual gemstones. You just take them off with a pokey tool, is a really good way to do it, and pop them onto your projects. You get 3 different sizes in each of these, as you can see. You've got the, let me just check on the back. I think, yes, you've got the 7mm, 5mm and 3mm. So 3 different sizes as well. Lots and lots of gemstones
So many
there.
different colours as well.
So many. So there's over 1,000 gemstones in that pack for $14.99. Last product I can show you before we go to Rachel. Where is it?
It's behind you.
It's behind you. Here we go. It is. Oh, I lost one. There we go. We talked earlier, and you looked at the raspberry jam, blackcurrant jam?
Blackcurrant jam and purple velvet.
Purple velvet. These are our Prism Shimmer ink pads, and these are available normally £2.50 each. There are 36 here, so in total there's £90 worth of shimmer ink pads here. But you're not paying 90 quid. This is one of the greatest deals we do here at Hunky Dory with our Prism products. You want a world of colour, you've got a world of colour right here. It's £39.99. I think that's amazing. Look at the array of colours. Isn't that beautiful?
They're so good, and there's so many different shades that you can match together to like have dark and light.
They work well together, don't they?
They work really well together.
One of the lovely things about these as well, guys, A, they're juicy.
Yeah.
B, they've got a touch of pearlescent in them. But the other thing is that they're really ergonomic to use. So as you can see here, when you're holding them, it's just easy to hold them, isn't it?
Yeah.
So much easier to
Yeah,
hold
it
them than some of the square ones, just because they have these little handholds here. Absolutely lovely. Let's go across to Rachel and see what she's going to do.
Right, so I've already started to do some little bits and bobs. So we've got one of the pink pre-scored card blanks, and on this, so I'm going to cut out the front of it. Now this die that I'm using, it's one of the background dies, and it's called Lattice?
Lattice.
Yeah, I think it's that one. And with
You've
it,
done French for a minute, my friend.
I do not speak any. And you also get the outer die as well, so if you want to cut it out, you can. But we're just going to use the inner bit. Now, I'm just going to turn that around. So I'm hoping this will cut first time. It should do, but it just about fits into the machine. So I should have probably used the bigger one, but we'll soon have a look.
Jeanette says that she loves these scissors, Rachel. They
Oh,
are
they
super
are
scissors. I think maybe I'm
lovely.
slightly far behind on this, but Vicky says those card blanks look fab for her to be able to quill on, which is good.
Oh, that's a really good idea.
It's a really good idea. Angela's going to try the Trim Me pads. I genuinely think you won't be disappointed,
No,
Angela.
definitely
I'm
not.
really, really proud of them, really. It's a Hunky Dory exclusive. You won't see that anywhere else in the world. And if you do, it's because
They've copied.
well, what's the nice word for copied?
Stop.
Emily says stole. Emulated. That's lovely, isn't it? Emulated. Tammy says that she's got to take her son to the dentist, but she's got to go, but she's placed her order. I hope his toothy pegs are perfect. Elaine is definitely having the pearl gemstones. She says she finds it hard to get the pearl ones. We do our very best to keep all of our Diamond Sparkles products in stock. But they can sell out because they are so popular. Those pearl ones, though, I have deep stocks of them. We're really pleased with that, and our aim is to try and keep them in stock long term.
Right. So I've cut that out, and that's cut first time, so really good. And so I'm just going to get some of the thin red liner tape, and I'm just going to put that all around the card on the edge. Then I've also got some of the, I think it's called Essential parchment paper, which is also on the show.
It's gorgeous. Don't be afraid or astounded or shocked or surprised when your parchment arrives at home and you open it up and you go, "What's that smell?" And you blame the dog, or no, I'm joking, but there is a strange smell to parchment.
There is especially when it's packaged together as
When
well.
it's packaged,
Yeah.
when it sits in there. I don't know what it is, but it's to do with how the print goes on it. It's totally
Yeah.
fine, don't worry about it, and it dissipates very, very quickly.
Yeah, mine definitely doesn't smell now.
But there's a definite smell to parchment, which is really different. This coloured parchment, though, is absolutely
It's very
stunning.
useful.
The
So
colours are just beautiful,
they
aren't
are. And there's so many different colours and they really match as well. They match with quite a lot of different things.
they? Oh, it's on Super Savers.
Yeah,
I didn't realise.
that's
Guys,
why
this
I'm
parchment that's being
using it.
used right now, it's a mixed colour pack. There's 24 sheets of parchment, which for a tenner, and it's coloured, anyone who knows parchment knows that's a great, great deal. It's high quality stuff as well, this parchment. It's exclusive to us here at Hunky Dory Crafts. 8 colourways, 3 of each. I'll show you all those colourways in a minute.
So I've just stuck that onto the card blank. Not very straight, but that's all right. I can just cut around that a little bit. Just so then we've got that background on our die.
Isn't that lovely?
Yeah,
But
it's,
you've still got the translucency of the parchment, so
do.
you can still see through.
it's like something different. So then I've also got this is sentiment die. So have the time of your life. And we're just going to cut that out. I'm just going to cut rid of them little bits from that. So we're going to cut that out as well. And then that's just going to go on the front. So this is just a simple card, just with a die and a sentiment. And then I've also got some gemstones that we're just going to stick on as well. So let's just take little bits out of there. So we don't have any in. Ooh, and then just one there. Right.
Oh, Rachel.
Ooh.
Somebody's been naughty. Indeed, Rachel, it's you.
Me?
Tina says, Tina's got the knowledge. Good old Tina. Earlier you said that you chuck jam away when it's got some mould on the top. We
Right.
don't need to do that.
Do you not?
The mould is only on the very top, so you can just take that bit off and everything underneath is perfectly fine.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that good? I
Oh,
didn't
well,
know
now
that.
you've saved me quite a lot of money.
Quite a lot of jam.
I always just like looked at it and go, oh, well, I don't want to tempt eating that, just in case.
That
But
makes perfect sense,
that's,
that.
Yeah. That's wonderful. Right, so we're just going to use some of that precision glue.
Precision?
I can't even say it.
You need precision to say that word, Rachel.
Oh, dear me. Absolutely awful.
Katie says that she's gutted the Christmas gold. I assume that she's talking about the Trim Me inset pads are all gone when she went to
Oh,
order at the start. They
no.
weren't on offer, and now they are. They're all gone. Katie, if they are gone, I apologise. As I say, these things go so very fast.
Yeah, they definitely do.
The Trim Me inset pads. They take a long time to manufacture and to produce. Can you imagine that every single one of those
Yeah.
individual sheets has to be lined up and foiled, and they get foiled on the large machines, but they get foiled individually. It's not like one massive
Yeah, that's true.
sheet. Every individual sheet gets foiled.
And then you've got to
so
do
they
the
take
back
time.
as well.
Yeah, of course. Then they've got to be trimmed, and then they get padded and so on. And then that gets shrink wrapped. Guys, we're using shrink wrap for as much of our stuff as we possibly can now, because our shrink wrap can go in your recycling, which is brilliant news. Brilliant news.
That is great news.
Anne Dickinson says, how long is it for orders to be sent out? Anne, we did have a backlog, but they are catching up dramatically very quickly now, and they're picking Friday's orders today, which is great news. So tomorrow they should be picking Saturdays, Sundays and Mondays, so we're getting back to our next day dispatch as soon as we possibly can. Maggie, you lucky thing. Maggie's at home sitting having a bacon roll
Oh, no.
and thinking of what she's going to order, but she's thinking nesting dies. Good
Definitely
choice.
stock up on them.
I had I'm with her, you see, on this on bacon rolls. Bacon in a brioche bun. Yeah,
Oh,
this was
okay.
Saturday morning. Bacon in a brioche bun
Yeah.
because I knew we had tennis, and then we got cycling later. Bacon with a brioche on a brioche bun.
Yeah.
That's been lightly toasted, the bun, with a little bit. Are you ready? Of maple syrup over the bacon. Yeah. No, we're not sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, baby.
I'm not too convinced.
What dye is Rachel using? It's love, says Anne Dixon. It's the lattice dye, isn't it?
Oh, yes. It's called background dye.
Would
and
you,
then it
Emily,
come-
would you
I
do
think
us a
there's
favour
like
and see if you
4
can
of
find the
them.
name or the code of it
Yeah.
for Anne? That would be brilliant.
Yeah, it's in the comments as well already. It's the diamond lattice dye.
The diamond lattice dye.
Moonstone 122.
There you go, Moonstone 122. You can grab that on the website, same as all of our awesome goodies at hunkydorycrafts.co.uk. Jump on the website if you're looking for Super Saver goodies, which are up to, I think, 50% off. There's some crazy deals. They'll be around for this whole week, but only this week. On Sunday night, Hannah, our lady who looks after our website, says, no more. I've had enough. And she takes them all off and she puts them all back to full price, the meanie. Sorry about calling you mean, Hannah. Okay, I shall have messages afterwards.
I know, she'll be emailing me.
She will be emailing me. Hannah will put them back to full price. So if you want to get any of these goodies, now is the time to get them. They're consumables, they're things you need, they're craft tools.
They definitely are.
Yeah, some great products on today's Super Savers.
It's so good to just stock up on stuff so you've got it. Otherwise you could actually come to it and, I haven't got this.
Karen has told me, just said something that Mum told me, she's right. Always use a clean knife with jam, as getting butter in it causes it to go mouldy.
That's
it's
probably
the
why
butter
I'm going
that causes
wrong.
the problem.
I'm just too lazy. I think, well, I don't have to wash up this knife.
Well
I just put it in the jam.
Well done, Karen.
Right, so I'm just using these pearl gems. I'm using little ones, and I've just gone round the edge and I've just put them on little circles. And I've also stuck that sentiment down as well. Now we're done.
Absolutely lovely.
So just quick and simple, and with them gems as well. I don't know if you can see it on it, but they look really effective.
That's lovely. I love the use of the parchment there in the background, just that semi-translucency of the parchment. We'll show you that in a minute. But that lattice die is available. It is in stock. It's on the website. And the code was?
Moonstone 122.
Moonstone 122 or Mstone 122. I love this. I just need to tell you, and I'd love to see a photo. If you can send it in to us, Jane, when you're done. Jane Hyde has said, I don't know what the question was, what you're doing, you're crafting, and have been using lots of the Hunky Dory tag pads to make vertical and horizontal bunting for our little town as we are craft bombing it. Shop windows, railings, etc., etc. It will look beautiful. Isn't that fabulous?
That's a
Craft
really
bunting
good idea.
all over the place. Won't that be wonderful? Jane, please send us a picture and we'd love to show it. It would be fantastic. And congratulations for you guys and your town. I'm going to remind you one more time, and only one more time, about our Win It Weekly today. If you want to be in with a chance of winning that adorable scoreable mini, you can be in with a chance of winning one of 5 winners if you answer this question correctly. Which famous musical group could not read or write music? Was it A, the Beatles? Was it B, the Rolling Stones? Or was it C, the Beach Boys? God only knows.
I'm still trying to think about it. I'm like determined.
I give up. I give up. God only knows. God only knows.
It's a song.
Right.
Okay.
Back to craft.
That went right over my head.
Okay, we've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 left to show you, 3 of which are pretty much the same, so we'll go through those quite quickly. But we do have another demo coming from Rachel rather soon. This is our large paper trimmer. It's a big one. Although it is lightweight, it says it's lightweight on the screen. I can lift it with just 2 hands. And it's a portable design. Also, it's got, I love this, you see that little hole there? It's perfect. If you've got a little nail in the wall, then you can sort of hang it on your wall. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Just like you would a picture or whatever, so that you can take it off.
That.
You can do the same thing with the scoreboard.
Great.
So if you're running out of space, you can use that. It's really clever. Some people put a ribbon on it or whatever to show them.
Yeah.
You know, like you do it. You know, if you go in abroad. And your suitcase has got mine's got a bright yellow piece of it's one of my old ties actually, because then you know it's yours as it comes off. It's mine. You can do the same thing with these. Includes both if you want to. Just me
Just
then.
leave it.
Just me then. Includes both centimetres and inch measurements. There are 2 cutting blades down here, and the spare blades are available, and we keep them in stock at all times. We went out of stock of them once, and it was my fault, and I apologise. Rachel, what do you use this for?
Cutting.
So you're going to be cutting with this then?
Well, trimming, but it's so useful because you can actually do like apertures using it as well. So if you don't actually want any dies or anything, then you could just use the blades on the cutter and you can
Have
mark
you
it
got
up.
a piece of card that you could just? I'm sorry to be
Yeah.
a pain. Will you do it with that? If I give you that, is that all right?
Yeah,
just
that's
to
fine.
show how this works, because this is really good. Because obviously, you imagine we sell guillotines as well. And I've already given the secret away that there's a larger guillotine coming, but we sell guillotines. With guillotines, you can only cut. It's very difficult to cut just a part of something, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. So you can. So it's got the inches and it's also got the centimeters. So if you just want to like cut an inch off, you can do it just like that, and it goes up to 17 inches as well. And then just to do an aperture, so let's do. So it's got 1/2 inch around. So you put it at 1/2 inch. Now on the blades, they've got little markings. So if you just do it roughly there, then you can just line it up when you turn it round, and then you just push the blade in, and then you've got yourself an aperture. And then just at the end, if it's not fully meeting it, then you can just go in again and just cut it out. But I'll just push it out for now. And
So there you go. So that's how you can cut yourself. And this is what we said earlier on, where you could do the job of nesting dies with this if you want to. But actually, from a straight lines perspective, but actually
It's
that's a
very
brilliant way of popping an aperture into a card blank. If you don't have an
Yeah, it
aperture
is.
card, you've got a piece of cardstock or a card blank.
And if you want to that word. If you want to
Trim out.
like trim out your cards, then you can use that for a different project as well.
Absolutely. Always keep your offcuts. People have growing boxes of offcuts,
Yeah.
but you do need them. It's a super little product. It's got replaceable blades, as we said, and you can get new blades as well. What I love about this, $19.99, it's not, it's £14.99, which is brilliant. And you can cut your 350 GSM adorable scoreable cardstock with this trimmer. We guarantee that. That's lovely. Okay, next one. Brilliant. We're up to these parchment
Yeah.
essentials. Here we go. I mean, you can see already the colours there are beautiful, aren't they? See if I can do this. Oh, not as easy with parchment. There we go. Bye.
yeah.
See you later. Here we go. Emily has very kindly put some behind white. Now, when I move this to in front of my shirt, you'll see the difference. So you can see that it's semi-translucent because you can see my finger through it or my thumb through it. But also, anything that's dark behind it will give it a darker tint. If it's white behind it, it gives it a lighter tint like that. So you can either have it sort of this lovely daisy yellow, or you can have a more subdued yellow, a little bit more sunflowerish maybe.
Yeah.
Very nice.
And they're really nice if you like just rip it, and then like you can have like a little border over your card. It's
Oh, beautiful.
Really lovely.
Love the sort of peachy colour there. Oh, that's gorgeous. So 24 sheets. You've got 3 sheets of all the colours that I'm showing you here. And I'll always try and show you on top of my shirt as well so that you can see the translucency of it. The pink as well is beautiful. Normally $9.99. We've never ever, not never ever, not never, not never ever ever. Sounds like an All Saints song, doesn't it? We've never ever done a deal on this in our whole life. So this
Well,
is
these are quite new, aren't
they
they?
launched
only
in
came out
January, I
last
think,
year.
but this
Yeah.
has never ever had an offer. And we wanted to have it on Super Savers, so we've done that. It's £6.99. Parchment, £6.99. What a bargain.
Bargain.
Love that. Okay, it's a perennial favourite. Is that the right word? Perennial comes back again and again.
Yes, yeah.
I think.
I'm learning my flowers at the moment.
Are you?
Yeah. So we're doing our garden.
Oh,
and my
what are you
mum's
doing?
I just wanted like a flower bed, so it looks pretty. But my mum was like, "Do you know the difference between?" I think it was like annual and perennial. I was like, "No, like, I'm just perennial because I look pretty."
But you do now.
Now I do.
Because I'd be livid if I just bought annuals, put
Yeah.
them in, and then they never came
And
back.
then- well, this is it.
Okay, let me show you our hunky-dory foam pads. So, if I can get the right ones, and I'll do my best. These are these are mega buys, and we bring these to you every couple of months because people go through foam pads. You go through them like crazy,
Yes.
and people have asked for specific sized foam pads in a bundle in a deal. So that's what we've got here. We've got. Do you want to do the strips first? There we go. We've got strips. So 16 strips. 16 foam pad strip sheets with several different sizes. So on this you've got this size, wider size there. We've got the next size down. I always end up with stuff all over me, don't I? We've got the small size as well. Here we go. I'll get to it in the end. And the idea with these is that you can use them. They go round corners, don't they?
Yeah. So if you're making a shaker card, then they are perfect for it.
There we go. So we've got two different sizes, two different widths. As Rachel says, to go round a corner, you can do it with strips. It's lovely. You can chop them off to any size you want as well, can't you? But there are bucket loads. I can't count them. There are bucket loads of strips. All those are individual strips there. They're already die cut on the top so that you can. It's called kiss cutting. This. Oh, this is something for you. So die cutting is where the cut goes all the way through. Kiss cutting is where the cut only goes through but touches the backing sheet but doesn't break the backing sheet. That's a secret that we've not told anyone before. There we go. So the strips are available, £8, and the larger ones are available. And I'll show you something that I did earlier. I've lost it.
What is it?
It's my really bad attempt to... Is it under here?
Oh, that was you.
I thought, do you know what? I'll tell you what, this is going to be brilliant because it will show exactly what you get on a foam pad thing and it'll all line up and look perfect, yeah? And I did that and it's all a bit wonky and I said, I don't think we can show that.
It demonstrates it.
It does demonstrate it a bit. So that's one size of the larger ones, and there's also this size, which is like a taller one, which is brilliant. These are perfect for toppers, aren't they? Because they're so quick.
And also, you can cut them down.
Oh, you can trim them if you want them to be smaller. You can trim them to any size. But if you're making Christmas cards. And I know I did it, I used the word, I'm sorry.
It's coming.
It's coming. But if you're making those cards and you're batch making or you're making loads, this is where you want to be because it's fast. When do you want to get them? Now. Why do you want to get them now? £8. That's why. Great deal. There's also a mixed set of foam pads, which is the one that we originally started with, but now the large and the strips sell much better every time. Two more products. Would you like to see my duotone paper pads?
Yes.
Then I'd like to show them to you. Here we go. Duotone paper pads. There's a range of colours here, and it's going to be a growing range. So you've seen these. Woo! These are the first 4 that we launched. Duotone because each side of the paper has got a different colour on it, and they're tonal throughout the colours. We'll start off with the blue one. You've got the lovely, I mean, you can see on the front here what colours you've got. The lovely light blue going through to the dark, but you've got the same with the green underneath. So if I was to do that, can you see? Isn't that lovely?
I absolutely love these. These are literally just go-to papers for everything.
Isn't that beautiful? It's uncoated, so you can, I'll just let you know what it's called. It's called French Blue and Forest Fern, this one, which is lovely. It's uncoated so that you can stamp onto it. You can use any kind of colouring medium on it. There's nothing wrong with that. It's 8 by 8 in size, and there's 48 sheets in each of these. And it's all 150 GSM board as well, which is lovely. Again, this one is called Rich Velvet and Rosewood. It's a lovely matte finish. Look at the pink. Let's get that right.
They're really good as well because like we've got the big Matte-tastic packs, but I don't think any of the colours that are in that are in the Matte-tastic.
No, these are exclusive.
So
they're exclusive.
Colours.
Look at the colour there, isn't that beautiful?
It's lovely though.
These are incredible, and they are buy one get one free this week and this week only. This is Intense Espresso and Honey. Well, we all know we like honey now.
Oh, definitely.
We didn't realise. Tasty. Oh, look at that. It's the deep ones I love.
I know. They're very vibrant, aren't they?
Aren't they really vibrant? But you can see how they're tonal and they work together. So these colours are guaranteed to work together. If you want to use colours within and go across them in your project, you absolutely can. One more to show you, Burnt Sienna and Apricot Burst. Isn't that lovely?
Gorgeous, that one.
There we go. We like? Okay, these are not the last ones you will ever see. Okay, there will be new ones coming. I do promise you. Buy one, get one free, £9.99. Last product to show you is the last thing you do when you... the last thing you do when you have made your card is you put it in
an envelope.
In a handmade card box. In an envelope. So we've got envelope packs online. All of our envelope packs are 25% off for this week only. So you'll find them all in that Super Savers category at the top of the website when you go into the website, hunkydorycrafts.co.uk. All the sizes. I'm not going to show you envelopes because you've seen envelopes. You know what they come like this, and there's plenty of them, all different sizes. DL, 8x8, 6x4, the works. We've got them all. They're good value anyway, as you'd expect from us here at Hunky Dory Crafts. But they're 25% off this week. Grab them while you can. Should we go to Rachel for a final demo? I think we should.
Right, so for my final demo, I'm going to use one of the envelopes, and I've got the purple one from the Duotones as well, and I've also got one of the Trim Me Down inserts. So now I don't know whether these are I don't know whether there's a way to measure these. I'm going to do an envelope insert, so I don't know whether there's like a way to, I don't know what I'm on about, like to
It is Monday, in your defence.
Oh, I don't know whether there's a way to so if you've got a 6x6, then you'll add on like an inch from the 5x5. Does that make sense?
Kind of.
So for this one, I'm going to do, so I've got 2 pieces of paper because I'm going to stick it onto each other. So I've got a 2.5 by 2.5 square, and then I measured this little bit here, and I think if I do a 3.5 inch by 3.5 inch square, then if I turn it diagonally, then it should fit in. That's not 3.5. That's 3.
I love this because we're in discovery mode here. I like it when a demonstrator says, I think.
I think it is.
Because it means that they're not 100% sure, but it means that it's perfect for us learning and finding out.
Yeah, and I think that there might be a way that you can calculate it without measuring it and going back and cutting and stuff. Yeah, so that just fit. So I'm going to.
That's
now,
lovely. I genuinely hadn't thought of adding a spot of colour to the inside of the envelope like that. It really works,
it just
doesn't it?
adds to it. And I thought as well with these colours, because for my first demo, I did the butterflies, then it would match that card. So I've just got my scoreboard now, and I'm just going to turn it diagonally and just score down the middle of them points. So that's where the envelope will close, just so that it's already scored when I stick it down. I'm just going to do the same, just with the dark purple as well. Right. There you go. And we'll just put this back down there. Now I've got my double-sided tape. Before I stick it onto the envelope, I'm just going to stick this piece, the smaller one, to the bigger. So we'll just put some tape on.
I love reading the comments, Rach, because
Yeah.
I don't know why, but we are like half a craft channel and half a food channel.
Oh wow, yeah.
We are, aren't we? Yeah. And if you read our comments,
Yeah.
you wouldn't be able to tell which we were. You genuinely wouldn't. Maggie McKenzie says, I used to be a butcher and cured our own bacon. The sweet cure was fantastic. You should try it.
Oh wow.
Sounds lovely. Does sound
That
lovely.
does sound really good.
Lorna Owens, I think it was when I was talking about the maple syrup, and she said, oh Dan, that sounds very sickly, but she missed it and she put, oh Dad. Oh Dad, that sounds very sickly. And I'm not sure, Lorna. How old are you?
I don't know whether I'm your dad.
Yeah, I'm hoping for you that I'm not.
Oh dear.
I'm sure I'd know. It's all gone a bit strange here at Hunky Dory. I'm backtracking.
Oh dear me. Right, so I've just stuck some double-sided tape to that bigger piece as well. Now I'm going to carefully just lift that up, just so I can slide it down. I'm going to be careful sticking it because I want them lines just to meet up like that. And there you go, and then hopefully, yep, and if I close it. So we're going to turn our envelope round and we're going to decorate it with one of the inserts, just so this is a very special card. So I'm going to just cut down my light purple just to 4 3/4 inch.
So this is lovely. A white envelope doesn't need to stay a white envelope.
It definitely
you can
does
add
not.
to it, you can change it. It looks absolutely lovely.
Thank you.
Lorna Owens says, this is the best trimmer ever. I paid over £100 for a trimmer being told it was the only one I'd ever need and it doesn't compare to this one.
I think I know which one she's on.
Do you know which one she's talking about?
Yeah,
so this is
because I
this
have
one. And the trimmer, look at the price. It's £14.99. It's absolutely brilliant. What a price that is.
And it's really good as well because I'm left-handed as well. So, or what I do, because when I looked at Natty, I was like, oh, the long pole thing's at the top, but then when I use it, it's at the bottom. But you can actually still use it because I've turned it round. Right. So I'm just going to stick that onto there. Then this is going to go straight onto our envelope. Like so.
Oh, Dawn, I didn't realise. Dawn says, Dan, you were a poet. 2 different sizes, 2 different widths. To go around corners, do it with strips.
Love it.
That's brilliant. That is absolutely brilliant.
That is brilliant. So I'm going to turn this around to have a look at the measurement. So I want to cut it down to the 5 by 5, so that sentiment's in the middle. And then I'm just going to trim a little bit off because we have got the mats on there, so I just need it a bit smaller. But this will just give us that guide to it being in the middle. So
We've got a great question from Jules. Says there's a storage box on the Super Saver deals as well. Do you have to buy the boxes to go in them, and how many does it store? I got it wrong. I thought that this was the last product that we're showing you, but it's not. We've got 2 more that I can show you. So after this demo, I'll show you the Craft Tidy. I'll also show you the storage box that Jules is talking about. It's a cracker, and just to give you a little bit of a sneaky hint and tip, it does come with the boxes inside it already. It's incredible value, and you're going to love it.
So I'm just going round. So this is a bit of a guessing work. So I'm just cutting 2 notches off each time on each side, just so that the sentiment is still in the middle, but then I'll get to the perfect size to fit on. There you go. So then this is cut down to 4 1/4. And I'm just going to get my double-sided tape and just quickly stick this on.
Rachel, I can't believe how many products we've been through today.
I know,
we've got through.
it's crazy.
It's like carnage over here, honestly. I'm trying to tidy things up because Emily's going to be shouting at me.
Emily will be in here all day just tidying
She will.
up. And there we go. So we've got our decorated envelope. So it's got that on the front, and then if we turn around, we've got that lovely sentiment.
Isn't that lovely?
And then we can fit, if I can get it, our card into.
Guys, those Trim Me insert pads. So Rachel there, how talented, how clever, how innovative, using Trim Me insert pads to create a really fancy envelope and to create the card itself. That is a truly versatile product. Trim Me insert pads.
Is.
Buy one, get one free. They're foiled, they're beautiful. I do believe the Christmas one has gone. Keep looking back during the week. I'll do my best to get it back in stock. I can't promise anything, but I will do my absolute best. Okay, 2 last products I'm going to show you. I'm going to be very, very quick with this one. This is our fabulous Premier Craft Tools Craft Caddy, Craft Tidy. It's got a little handhold there, and it's got 3 perfect spaces for you to be able to put your pens in, your pads in, so on and so forth. It's really good. People have one of these on each of the desks here at Hunky Dory. It's got all key stuff in. You can have it normally $4.99. It's not. It's $3.99. Nice little piece of kit. But this is the last one I'm going to show you. Is our Super Storage Box Caddy, and this is the one that Jules was talking about. Perfect for organising your craft stash. Normally £14.99. On Super Savers, this is £11.99, which is the best price I've ever seen it. Inside this, you have, so there's a little clip lock there, so it's nice and secure. But inside you have 6 separate, smaller boxes. Each of these come straight out like this and have their own clip lock. There we go. And you just open them up simply like that. They are see-through, so because they're transparent, you can see anything that's inside them. But we love these because they fit so many of our goodies in. Diamond sparkles go in them like that, which is brilliant. Ink pads go in them, don't they?
Yeah, and I think the pearl tubs, they're fitting as well into
Do they? That's fantastic.
Yeah.
They fit in. These fit in as well, the your Prism ink markers. So you can store so many of our Hunky Dory goodies, foam pads, whatever it be, embellishments, so on and so forth. They just pop straight back in, closes up, and you can take it away with you if you want to. And it will close one day when you try your best. There we go. Thank you very much. Nice and secure.
Definitely.
Normally £14.99, £11.99. Great little product. I don't know what the stock's like on this, so grab it whenever you can. But I know there is an order in for more of these from our friends who manufacture them for us. But they take about 3 months to get back in stock. So if you want yours, grab it while you can. And that, my friends, is that. I hope you have enjoyed spending an hour with us this Monday morning. We've certainly enjoyed ourselves.
Yeah, it's been
We're back on Wednesday. Who is back on Wednesday? It's me. It's me. It's me and your friend Natalie, and it is time on Wednesday for a trolley dash. I think we did a trolley dash a couple of weeks ago, and more than half the products sold out within a day. It was crazy.
Wow.
But we before that, we hadn't done a trolley dash for about 2 months or so, something like that. So we're trying to get more of them in. So there's one this Wednesday. Create and Craft TV, if you want to look at the TV schedule, today at midday and 3 o'clock with Laura Williams. So Laura, a lovely Welsh lady who demonstrates on Create and Craft, will be demonstrating our new Moonstone dies, the Floral Snippables collection, which is stunning.
I love this collection.
Isn't it gorgeous?
It's so good.
Have you had a chance to design with it?
Yes,
and you enjoyed it?
Oh, definitely, yeah. So it's just so versatile. You can do so much with it. It isn't just flowers.
I'm really, really looking forward to that. And that will be available to buy from us from Friday this week. So that's 12 o'clock today, and it's 3/4 of an hour, and 3 o'clock this afternoon. We're going to add a bow maker to the rollover box. Where did you get that from? How have you got that?
Secret stash of everything.
I'm not joking, guys. This product is not available. It is not available on our website. There were about 500 left that we had. That's all. And one trade customer came in and took them all. And there are none. There are none left. They're on order, but there's one there. I don't know where she's got it from. That is going in the product rollover box, which currently has only 2 items in it. 3.
Wow.
Whoa, we're doing well.
Oh, it's stocking up again.
It's stocking up already. So as we say, next time on Hunky Dory Craft TV, baskets are the ready. It's time for a trolley dash this Wednesday, 10 a.m. It's goodbye from me. It's goodbye from Emily.
Bye.
And goodbye from our friend Rachel.
Goodbye.
Thank you for the demonstrations.
No problem.
And we will see you on Wednesday. Bye now.
Bye.